Happy Saturday. I don't even know what to say. I was listening to the music and it just like died again. Anyway, so good morning. It's Saturday, and that means it is time for study hall. Again, there's only one of us. We're trading off in the last 2 weeks. It's been kind of crazy with sickness. As you can tell, my voice, I might sound a little Barry Whitish. And by the end of this, I might not sound at all. So you get to watch the declining voice happening right now on Study Hall. So good morning. My name is Toni, and then we are here at Cut Up and Sew. Normally I have a partner in crime, Joshua, but he did an amazing job apparently last night on his stand-up. And so he's got no voice, literally no voice. And he went to bed really late last night. And I said, you're not old. You're getting an old man. You can't stay up late anymore. So he just laughed at me by text, because he has no voice. Anyway, I'm here to talk about classes and events, and study hall's in session. I brought my bell. I have to use it. I didn't, defeats the point. So good morning, everybody. Make sure all my systems are working, that you can hear me. I see everybody jumping on. Hi, Diane on YouTube, and Morning Barb and Pat. Hello, Miss Pat. My Barb says, I'm glad you're out and about. This is my first day technically out and about. We're going to see how long I last today. But I'm not contagious. I just don't have a voice. And so I apologize ahead, because I might have to clear my chest and my voice during this talk, but I'll try to keep it short. I do try to keep it short. So good morning, everybody. I'm glad you could join me this morning on Study Hall. So we didn't do a cut up and sew what's up on Monday. So we missed sharing with you so much information. And I'm going to high level it a little bit. Oh, do you see my little blingy things? That's my comedy for this morning. So I can be funny too. Just probably not as funny as Josh. He's really good at it. So anyway, I call those squirrel moments. They flash by my life all the time. So we missed Monday's So What's Up. We will be back Monday. Hopefully Josh will have a voice. I will feel good, and I'll be able to be producer. Joanne's ready. She's like missing us because she hasn't been able to show some tips and tricks, but she'll be ready for Monday as well. But let me talk about a couple of things we got going on here in the shop that apply today. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. And I'm excited for Mother's Day. It used to be where I have breakfast in bed. Now I just get to sleep in till 6 o'clock. Most of us like to sleep in later. I'll get up at 6ish. But so happy Mother's Day, everybody, this weekend. So with that, we do have some great offers this weekend, today only. If you come into either location, St. Augustine or Palm Coast, all our florals, anything with a flower on it, I'll do it that way. Anything with a flower on it is 20% off. Don't forget, we do have staff picks. They were posted in our social media and they were in the email. So our email did go out Wednesday, so it did have some information in it. Make sure you go back and check it out to be able to use some of those discounts today. We're offering Mother's Day gift cards. So we did this last year, but if you purchase a gift card for $50, you get $10 extra. We're going to call them bonus bucks. And then if you purchase a $100 gift card, you get $15 extra. And we'll just apply it to that gift card, or you can have 2 gift cards, keep one for yourself and give one to somebody else. So however you want to do it. But that's the special going on only here in Palm Coast and in St. Augustine. Online, you can purchase gift cards, but you're not going to get that special extra bonus bucks. You have to come in store for that. So come on down. We're not contagious. Come on down. We want to see you today. I'm making sure I haven't missed anything. Thank you for everyone's well wishes. Josh, as you see, is not here today because he's got no voice. Other thing we've got going on this month, all the month long through the end of May, is our sale corner fabric is $5 a yard. Normally it's $7.99. And Josh is like, we got to move some stuff because we got so much new stuff coming in. So he's like, let's mark it down. So it's $5. Perfect time to stock up on those charity quilt events or projects, pillowcases. We actually have a really cool clearance fabric area. Josh really has a hard time putting it over there, but I encourage you to come on out and look at it. And it's perfect for backings. 5 yards for $5. That means $25 for a back of a quilt. That's a good deal. So come on down and check that out. And then we have another thing we're doing. If you purchase a new machine, up to $1,000, you get a $50 gift card. Up to over $1,000, it's a $100 gift card. We've got so much going on, and we've been missing it because we've been sick or not doing our lives as much because mainly we don't have a voice. You can already hear my voice starting to change. It's getting lower, and I'm not doing it on purpose. Trust me, I'm not doing it on purpose. The other cool thing we have going on right now, and again, we'll talk more about this Monday, but it's the 25 days of so much fun Advent box. We only have 13 left. We just started soft talking about it this past week, or even last Saturday. Josh talked a little bit about it. We haven't had a chance to do a big segment about it and talk about it. So they're going fast. It's $225. There is options if that's too much for your budget right now, but you want to get in, there's options for payment plan. Call the shop, call Palm Coast Shop, and we'll get you set up with that. Or you just go directly on our website, cutupandsew.com, and purchase it. And what that will entail is in July, it has to be fully paid. November, I want to say it's the end of November 30th. I have to look at, I don't have the card with me. I think to bring it over. I can't think of everything. And you get 25 little gifts that are going to be wrapped up. And then on the 1st of December, you get to open one each. And there's a bunch of stuff that Christy's doing with that. And then Josh is going to have an exclusive meet and greet for those people who participate in January. So you don't want to miss it. It's our first one. I have a feeling we'll be doing it yearly now, but it's got some unique gifts and everything. It's meant to be really special and fun for yourself or for a good friend. Maybe you get a friend for your friend and then you guys open them together. That'd be a lot of fun too. So watch them again Monday. Josh will talk a little bit more into that, but they are going pretty quickly, faster than I expected. So please sign up for one. Pat says she got an Advent box this morning. Woohoo! Yay, Pat. Thank you so much for your support. So yeah, I did see that this morning, Pat. I pushed you through, and that's when it came down to 13 boxes left. 13 boxes left. Our sewing for charity event is this month. It'll be on May 24th. It's going to be for Live Like Cameron because I have been sick, and the coordinator of Live Like Cameron has also had some things going on. We're touching base this week, like Prime Monday or Tuesday, and we'll have more details on what that involves. But just make sure you know that, save that date, come on into the shop and sit and sew. We're going to probably do tote bags or pillowcases. I have to, again, talk to her. But I will announce that more this week after we touch base. But the other thing that's happening May 24th is Fred is coming to sharpen scissors. He hasn't been by in about 6 months, and we've had people ask for it. So May 24th is the scissor sharpening dude. So if you aren't going to be able to be in town or be around, you can drop your stuff off early. And remember, he sharpens everything except lawn care stuff. He will do kitchen stuff, but the whole goal is for scissors. So pull out all those scissors in your house, bring them on in. We do have a pricing sheet here for you to review if you want to make sure you don't like go over your budget or whatever. So, but you can always call the shop and we can read that to you as well. So May 24th, Fred, the scissor sharpening dude, will be here. Morning, Miss Teresa. We've got Josh talked about this last week at Study Hall. We have Mary McCarthy coming back. These are special teachers. We have to plan a little far ahead, and then we also have to make preparation for it, because having special teachers is so important to us, because we want to give you the best education you can get. We want you to be able to grow in your hobby and learn more from it. And Mary McCarthy is one of our going to be here for 2 days in June. And I know it's not June yet, but you need to think about it, because I noticed it's already starting to fill up. She does take smaller classes because of the subject matter. So it's garment sewing. So the first one's going to be in St. Augustine on June 13th. That's Friday the 13th. And it's going to be all about alterations. And a whole day of alterations. She encourages you to bring in a pair of jeans, a blouse, and she's going to teach you how to fix things, alterate them so they can be fit for you. I told you this would happen. Public display of coffee. And then she'll be here in Palm Coast on the 14th doing bodice fit. She's going to help you design a pattern top to fit your bodice. So sign up early for those classes. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm going to make it through this, because I have notes. Leanne, that's a good question. I have to look. Normally we do change those prices, and I will have to go look it real quick, but I will let you know. That's a great question. Leanne was asking if the sale prices for the corner fabric is going to be online. It can be. I just have to sit down and do it. So that will be my goal today, is get the sale fabric for $5 online for you guys to look at it if you're not local, because we have a lot of non-locals. Welcome everybody from out of state. That's awesome. So thanks, Leanne. I want to kind of put these little seeds in your heads, because I have done a lot, even though I've been sick. I've done a lot of sewing this week, and I've done a lot of future planning on events. And I've talked to a couple different special teachers, and Josh has talked to a couple too. So I just want you to have these dates in the back of your mind. So a lot of you know Angie from Five Little Monkeys, little quilt shop up in it's north of actual Wyattsville. She is coming September 14th and 15th. She's going to do a trunk show, and then she's going to do a class. And she's going to focus all around Quilter Select rulers and tools. So that's something to keep in mind. It's not on the calendar yet. It will be probably in the next week, but I want you to put that on your calendar so you remember to sign up for it, because it will fill up. Nina is coming back. I'm so excited. I just talked to her this morning. We're going to do a little differently this time with Nina. She does creative classes too. And she does an elemental coat, a pattern class. And I'm so excited. She said yes. So it's a 2-day class. She'll be teaching that. And then she's got this really cool paper piecing star for beginners. And it's beginner paper piecing. And she's going to teach that as well. But her dates are going to be October, 23rd to 25th. So again, put those dates on your calendar so you know you need to sign up for it. And then we have a brand new a teacher event or a vendor. It's called Beach Potato Embroidery. And we're going to do 2 embroidery events, probably maybe 3. I don't know how that's going to look yet. But that's going to be in November from the 12th to the 15th. And we're probably going to split it over the 2 shops. So we are plugging away, guys. We want you to have the best education. We want you to have some diversity, some different things, different people, different techniques. And we have great teachers here that will continue building your skills. But these are great teachers that are outside our realm that we get to have the privilege to invite in and share with you. So put those dates on your calendar too. Okay, Liam, I'll take care of that. All right. And what else do I have on my list here? Oh, and don't forget, kids classes are coming up this summer. We have 15 classes between both locations. So make sure you sign up early. The other thing, I don't know, we've mentioned this, that if you go to the link, let me change the link on the bottom of my banner here for a second so you can see it. There we go. If you go to this link that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, that's going to give you a layout of all the kids' classes and the dates and their stages, because there's 3 different stages. Basically, think skill level, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. But you look at that there. There's also a flyer. So the reason I'm sharing that is, like, if you have a church, you have a school, your kid, your homeschool, whatever you do with kids, you can print out that flyer as well and share that. So that's the best thing to do for us. So we can fill them up. And they are starting to fill up. So I know it's like, it's only a month. It's a month and a half away. Doesn't matter. Classes fill up so fast around here. We can't say that enough. So please make sure you're always looking at our calendar forward to see what's coming up. I know. Thanks, Pat. I agree. Wonderful. And we have 4 different teachers teaching. So it's very exciting. Very exciting. Let's talk about classes that are coming up over the next couple weeks. And then I'll talk about what I've got going on up here, because I got some fun stuff. You can't have a blank table when you do a live. So I have stuff to show and tell. Oh, yeah. So this was our Mother's Day gift card. So I already talked about that. So that's good. So let's start in St. Augustine. Today in St. Augustine, Joanne is up there hosting a club called the Fiber Art Frenzy. It's this premise of the 12 by 12 project. If you haven't looked that up yet for her, she's talked about it before. Basically, she gives you a theme. For 2 months, you work on a 12-inch quilt. It could be, it's meant to be an art field, but it doesn't have to be. She just wants people to be outside of their box, using a theme to kind of work into that. So like a color theme, a focus theme. I don't know. I missed the first month, so I'm not quite sure how she does it. We'll ask her Monday to talk into that. So maybe the next time she has it, you might want to join. She has them every other month up in St. Augustine, and it starts at 10:30 today. May 22nd, we have a flat lock t-shirt quilt class with Carrie. She did it here in Palm Coast. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool. I don't have a sample because guess what? It's in St. Augustine. But that's a great way to learn different ways to use your serger. We talk about Carrie a lot because she loves her serger and she will serge everything. And she has a sewing machine too, trust me. She has a nice sewing machine, but she serges everything. And she does use her sewing machine, but she loves serging. So that is the great kind of person you want to learn from, because she will teach you how to improvise if you need to be, or teach you the correct way of doing things for your serger. So that is May 22nd. And then Carrie is going to host an AccuQuilt mini retreat in St. Augustine, May 27th and 28th. So what you're going to do, the whole goal was to get people more using their AccuQuilt, and being in a group of people, you get more willing to try new things and get out of that fear of opening up the box and using a machine. So I know there's still quite a few of you that have them in the closet. This is the perfect time to get them out of the closet. So the goal is you bring your AccuQuilt and a couple dies, bring some different dies you've never used or you're willing to share. And it's going to be kind of like almost a swap meet. You're going to share dies. You're going to learn tips and tricks from Carrie. And then the goal is on the second day is to bring your sewing machine, especially if you have bobs, and learn how to stitch that accurately so you know your cutting and your sewing's accurate and you have a finished accurate piece. There you go, AccuQuilt. I think I just won the award for most accurate words in 5 seconds. So come serve with me, but she means surge with her. Carrie says, come surge with her. And so that's a little bit of what's going in St. Augustine. Obviously, look at the calendar. There's a lot more going on over the next couple months. All right, Palm Coast. I have a class coming up. I have a couple things coming up. May 16th, 23rd, and 30th is social stitching with Toni. Basically, it's a sit and sew or sewing studio, but I'm going to be there in a teacher capacity. So bring those projects we've taken classes previously, either from me or somebody else, and you have no idea how to finish it up. Bring those projects to this one of these sessions, and I'll walk you through it. I'm also going to do a little make it, take it, because I want you to be able to say, hey, I spent the whole day at the quilt shop. Look what I made. And that way you feel like you'll accomplish something. What's really cool how I've set up these classes is you can purchase all 3 of them and you save a little bit of money. Or if you can't be there for all 3, you can sign up for them individually as well. And I think I have it set at $20 for those. So you can sign up for all 3 or just 1 or 2 or however works in your schedule. So those are coming up the 16th. So and then May 20th, we have Sewing 101 at 1 p.m. This is not normal. Normally Sewing 101 in Palm Coast is always the first Tuesday of the month. This month, Karen needed a little reprieve. She took a retreat with a bunch of friends. And so we asked, hey, we need this. We have people asking. So she rescheduled it for this month. Oh, this is a one-time thing on the 20th at 1 p.m. So there's a couple spots left if you know somebody who might be interested in learning how to sew or just got a brand new machine. She'll walk you through all those processes, and you just have to sign up for it. I think it's a $30, and you make a pillowcase or a drawstring bag. There's a couple choices. She likes to give you guys choices. So that is May 20th. And on May 21st, we have Baby Lock University IQ Designer. If you have a Meridian, an Altair, a Solaris, any of those machines that have an IQ add-on to the machine, this is the class for you. Irene's going to be there to walk you through how to go through it, navigate through it, create something with it. Excuse me. And this is going to be part 1. The second part will be in June. And once you've done this, she has a IQ retreat coming up in August. I think I'm pretty sure it's on the calendar already. It's a Wednesday, Thursday. And you're going to make 3 projects from start to finish in IQ design. We've done this 3 or 4 times already, and it always fills up. So it's something that if you're interested in learning more about the IQ design in your machine, check that out and sign up now for that as well. But you have to have a little bit of experience with your machine before you come in. Irene's not going to teach you anything on how to move around. She's just going to focus on the IQ designer for Baby Lock machines. So, all right. So I got a couple other things that I have on my table because I don't have a lot of samples for all this stuff. It's not really sample based, so that's okay. So we're going to go futuristic. We're going to go into June. This is, you can't see it. This is called crochet. There's a difference between knit and crochet. This is crochet. We've had some really strange and a lot of requests for basic learning to crochet. And Bonnie Quinn has offered to teach it. So she is going to teach the basics in crochet in June in St. Augustine. The dates are the 21st and the 28th. It is a Saturday. All you need is yarn and a hook. All the supply list is always on our class description, and it's already up there for you to pick and choose. And she's going to teach you, it looks like this has got a double chain. She's going to teach you how to bind on or cast on and bind off, all the basics. So this is a dishcloth. So you're going to learn how to make a dishcloth. Yay. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come on in, sign up. There's only 4 spots. Only 4 spots because she wants to give one-on-one hand holding when you're learning that kind of process. The other thing I have sitting up here is this Melanie Bear. And it's so cute. So cute. It's got a little pocket on it. So this is something Christy is teaching in June. And I think it's pretty getting close to being pretty filled. It is June 28th. And this is she's made it as a memory bear. So this one was made out of a shirt or from somebody, I think she's a uncle or niece's. It's for her niece or something. But I have to read the back because she actually tacked down a little thing on the back of it. And it says, once a shirt, now a bear. Hug me tight and know I'm there. Pop, pop. And that's just precious. So this class is coming up too. And Christy's teaching that in June. Like I said, that one's almost filled. And it's, a month and a half away. The rest of I haven't talked about Christy's classes because they're filled up, which is good. That's what we want. So this is another class that Christy's going to do. It's going to be a super simple, super fun, great to use with scraps. quilted pieces. It's called the Hemingway bag. It's very fun, very quick. This one fits a like an iPad or a tablet of some sort. But there's different sizes you can make, and she's going to do this class in both locations in July. She's doing it in St. Augustine on the 8th at 5. These are so July is going to start seeing evening classes. I think June we might have something going on too as well. So you're going to start seeing evening classes in St. Augustine and Palm Coast. St. Augustine will probably be on Tuesdays, and Palm Coast will be on Thursdays. So she's like, I want to take that class, or want to teach that evening classes. So she's jumped on the bandwagon, and she's going to be teaching this in the evening. So this is perfect for those who are still working or have other obligations during the day and you would love an evening class just for community and simple and fun tips and tricks. So that's why those are out here today. Is it a Zoom class? Which one? The Bear or the Hemingway, Pat? Let me know. Christy's willing to do Zoom. She's done it with other things, but I don't know how she feels on different projects. Some projects are more hands-on, and it's hard for her to focus on the class and the Zoom. But she's always open. So I'll ask her today, Pat, which one you're interested in, and see what she can do for you. Carrie, you're right. I totally forgot about that. I don't know why they're not on my list. So today here in Palm Coast is the second Saturday of the month, and that means it's Die Hard Club. So if you do have an AccuQuilt, here I go. I'm going to say accuracy and again 5,000 times in 5 seconds. At 10:30 we have the Die Hard Club, and that's a club where we come in and we talk about. Cindy leads it. I think she's wrapping up applique today. She's been talking about how to use your applique dies, how to get the best use out of them. So I think she's wrapping that up today, trying to figure out what we're going to do next. But it's a great way for you to, again, get your tool out of the closet and start using it. And then at 1, Carrie's going to be here. It's not too late to sign up. She's going to be here teaching how to use the cube system in the AccuQuilt. So, cube system is a collection of dies that are meant to build on blocks. The foundations of blocks is basically what I look at it. So you can do like 70 up to 72 different block styles with these dies, and they come in a variety of sizes. So she's going to talk about that today, and you'll have some hands-on cutting with the cutters too. So even if you're curious, please come to either one, and we'll get you familiar with AccuQuilt, and maybe you can take one home. We have them in stock just for you guys. Hey there, Bonnie. Good to see you this morning. So, have I missed anything else? No, I haven't. You guys are still hanging out with me. That's kind of scary. So that's kind of a wrap of what's going on. I had to have a display of Tula, just saying. Josh showed it briefly last week. We have a fat quarter bundle left, and we have lots of these 10-inch squares, which will be fun. I love 10-inch squares. They're my favorite pre-cut because I can do a lot more with them. Like for starters, I can cut them in quarters and get 5-inch squares. So why buy 5-inch squares when you get a 10-inch layer cake and you get 4 sets? Just saying. So we have those in stock, and I love this bag. This bag's awesome. And we do have quite a few of these bags as well. So if you're a Tula collector, or you just think the pink owl is really good, oh good, Christy's here. I'm done talking. Christy can talk the rest of the show.
And here's your cough drop.
Oh, thank you so much. I text her, said, can you please bring cough drops? I left mine at home. So I was telling about all your classes, but I think this one's almost full, isn't it?
Yeah, as of yesterday, I only have 1 spot left in it, but I've got several people that are interested. So use that wait list.
Yes.
I could easily throw in another class for this because it looks intimidating, and I had somebody tell me that yesterday, and it's not. And that's one of the things that I like about these patterns. And so I'm going to drum it down, as they say, and you're going to
drum it down. That was a polite way of saying it.
And so I'm going to keep it simple, and you're going to end up with a great project.
Miss Pat was asking which Pat were you asking for these as Zoom classes? One of Christy's classes? Are you willing to do Zoom?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So whatever, Pat, if you're interested in any of Christy's classes, just let us know. We'll pop that on there and get you signed up.
Yep.
Now the crochet class, I don't know if we'll do that by Zoom. That one is really hands-on.
Yeah.
Just because you learn tension. I mean, and Bonnie has to really see those loops and knots as you're working through crochet. So I don't think we can do that one by Zoom. But definitely, I think anything else is pretty much open game, as long as the teacher's comfortable. So it's all about the teachers being comfortable with the Zoom and being able to manage the class on Zoom and in person.
Yeah, these would be easy to do by Zoom, these two.
Perfect.
Some of the other bag classes would be a little bit harder, but we'll get you there. So just let us know what you want in Zoom and we'll work through it.
All right. You're welcome, Miss Pat. Great questions. I love it when there's questions because then that makes me feel like you guys are listening. Just saying. Maybe you shouldn't be listening. I'm starting to sound like Barry White now.
You may take over. What else we got left?
No, I'm done.
You're done.
You did that on purpose. She walked in right when I was wrapping up.
I know. I was in the car going, poor girl, let me get there quick.
I'm fine. So anybody have any questions, let us know. Leave a comment if you're watching. Again, I forgot to hit the hearts and the stars. I'm lucky I'm here today. But I have been stuck in the house for a week and a half. So it's time for me to get out and about. Oh, there you go. The hearts and the stars. And if you're watching on replay, make sure hashtag replay. Do you have any Kimberbell classes? Good question, Miss Pat. We toss those around every once in a while. We're doing that Hoopapalooza in St. Augustine, where they talk about different techniques that kind of encompass Kimberbell. But right now, technically, no. Doesn't mean we won't have them again. It's just we're just waiting for that kind of work its way through. We got to keep getting some new teachers too. Good question. Pat, you're becoming our #1 fan. I love it.
Did everybody get their Tula?
I hope so because
it's going quick and some of it's gone.
Got 2 empty bolts. I'm so excited.
I know the bolts are so pretty.
I meant to bring one over, but yeah, Tula's going fast. But her new Hollander pieces are great too. So,
yeah.
And I stocked up on the grays and the whites.
Yeah,
except the bunnies. I'm not crazy about the bunnies.
Oh, see, I love the bunnies.
Bunnies are too foo-foo.
I like the bunnies and I like the else. But yeah, you're not foo-foo. It's like you don't like pink. So that's okay.
I love her. I appreciate pink. I have to. It's Tula pink. I have to appreciate it. So anyway. All right. So that's our show for today. Again, we're here every Saturday, mostly every Saturday if we're not sick. At 9 o'clock, we talk about our events and our classes. We will be back Monday at 9 o'clock with a cut up and So What's Up show with Joanne and Josh. Hopefully everybody's voices will be back and we'll be rocking and because we always got a lot of stuff going on. She got the green bunnies from us, she said, Pat. So like I said, Pat's being our new Denise is on a cruise. That's the big thing.
That's why.
So Pat, thank you for stepping into Denise's role because she's on a cruise, but that's all good. So you guys have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Don't forget we've got lots of Mother Day specials and we have a lot of other specials in the shop. Come into the shop because we want to see you and say hi.
Share the love.
Not contagious. Not contagious. Share the love. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Class dismissed.